Hi, it's Game Tater back and welcome. Today we'll be playing The Terrible Old Man. I've never played this game before. Um, this is a game I found on Steam. Let's go ahead with the new game. So Angelo, when are we going to blow this joint? I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we staying there for? Oh, I'd say just a night. We gotta keep moving. And then we head back to Arkham? Question mark. That's right. I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know? Say, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? Incredible. Chisnak, why don't you get your pasty ass over there, and give her your best line? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You've still got some cash from the old road the other night? Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spends it on hooch than let it sit in there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Damn right. Well then, get us some beers, boy. Left click the interact, right click to observe, inventory and settings, move cursor to top of screen. Okay. A point and click. I don't want to look outside. I don't want to endorse small talk with the locals of this port. It's some news clippings in it about an incident at the local port. They are from a paper called the Kingsport Bugle. Say there, miss. Can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, 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 no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate somewhere else. I said that all wrong. Go conversate elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Ha! Struck out again. Chistanak. Suit yourself. I'm not the best reader, so... 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your goddamn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folk are nice here in Kingsport. We look after each other. 3 beers. Please? That'll be $2, my foreign friend. I gotta give him some cash. Hey, Manuel. Yeah. These people are pretty mean. Um, gotta give him some cash. Oh, how do I pull up cash? Where's my items at? Come on, sweet cheeks. Let me buy you a drink. Get lost. Sweet cheeks, you crack me up, Cheserneck. Really feel dumb. I don't know how to. Oh, I took a screenshot. Don't press buttons till you figure it out. Oh, there you go. There we go. There's your $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. Gosh darn it. The bell is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. Sigh. Dickie eating his dinner yet? I swear, we set a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. The boy's been affected. You taking him to Doc Reeves? He'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. What happened? You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort. You see him around town, pays for his groceries in golden doubloons. I haven't. I've heard about him, yeah, feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to the bottle he has lined up on a table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's as if he is speaking to his old crew. Yeah, a most peculiar chap. Best avoid, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie a bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. And the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones to old folks' windows and, well, they aren't going to be happy. No matter how feeble they are. I've told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. It must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that using gold coins for currency, the man must be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I've heard the Captain Clipper ships in the east uncountable years back and brought back untold treasures. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. Thanks. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with the broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a good job tonight. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town so rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons? Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fort. Haha, this sounds like a cinch. Let's get in there tonight and see what he's got on offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, Sinek. Find out and we may find riches tonight. So obviously these guys are bad people. Apparently they're just going through towns robbing people. I highly recommend not doing that because that's one, illegal. Two, how you get killed because like there's laws in place to, let people kill you if you come in the house, at least in my state. Um, Also, three, that's just a really crappy thing to do, y'all. Um, don't be like these people. That's all I gotta say. I'm sure they're gonna get what's coming to them. Do you know anything about a rich old man who lives in town? Oh, you're back again. Don Jones doesn't stop trying tonight, does he? I am very persistent man, ma'am. I don't know the old man. You're lying, everybody must know him. Leave me alone. I understand that. Say, fellas, what was that guys was saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does old man live? His house is along the coast. A crumbling ancient pile it is, too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? No. Good, the last thing we need in town is outsiders bring their wayward criminal ways with them. So why would you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? We're from the tax department. He owes us money. Then surely you would have his address on file. Get lost. I messed up. They alright? Do you know about the rich old man who lives in the town? Can't say I do. You must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable business town. What can you tell me about those guys at the bar? Hey, we're right here. Mind your own business, stranger. What he said. Oh, what can you tell me about the broad over there? She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Later. Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. Maybe I can ask her myself. Hello, lady. What are you up to? Hey, sweetie. Get lost. Well, I don't know what she does, but we're not gonna figure that out like this. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do we know we can trust you, outsider? We are traveling salesmen. Oh yes, what are you selling? Shoes. Can we have a look at them? I need some new shoes. Sure thing, I'm wearing them right here? You're wearing your stock? What better way to advertise? I got boxes of them out in the car. Hey, those shoes look very worn. You're full of it, stranger. Lies, lies, lies. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do we know we can trust you, outsider? Man, I just can't get these people to tell me, huh? It's just not that one, and it's not that one. We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Kingsport Bugle? Ha, that old rag hasn't been printed for years. Lies, 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 more lies. I don't know what to say to him now. Hello again. Same thing they've been saying. Well, as long lost relatives. You expect us to believe that? You're clearly not of Kingsport stock. We found something that belongs to him, and we wish to return it. What's the item? An old ornament? Let's have a look then. It's out in the car. Bulldust. Bulldust. Get out of here. The Kingsport Commune. Wrong. You, sir, are a pathological liar. I'm just not having. I'm very bad at lying to these people. Sorry about that. You said something about bottles. Sometimes people see him through his window with a lineup of curious bottles sitting on a table. Each bottle has some sort of object inside. Pendulum, some say, and he's been seen to chat to them, waving his arms about. I'm afraid the old chap has lost his mind. Too much time at sea. He was a sea captain. Yes, though back in the time nobody remembers rumors, has it? He spent decades in the Far East. Some say he talks to the bottles as if they were his crew members. What else you know about him? You're asking a lot of questions, stranger. Yes, leave us be. You guys from Kingsport? Born and bred? Me too. Where are you from? Oh, a suburb of Boston. City boy, eh? A cosmopolitan type? Yeah, you could say that. About the old man's address. Well, I'm not gonna get it from them. Yeah, what are you working on apart from looking pretty? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah, what is your vocation? I'm a journalist. Whoa, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say you write for the paper. Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, okay, put your knickers back on, lady. That's what I needed to do all along, I believe. It was just really hard to talk to her. Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want his address. How do we know he can trust you outsider? We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? The Kingsport Daily Star? Nonsense. It's the truth. We are journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs onto Ship Street near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones, an unmistakable sight. Thanks, I appreciate it. Dang, that was a lot of work just to find out where the dude lives. Fellas, I got the address. Good work, Shinzani boy. Where is it? Back entrance is on Chip Street, or by the harbor. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. Let's just take a moment and look at how ugly they are. Alright, we're here. What's this plan, boss? Absolutely awful. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I will go in through this here gate. Sinek, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything though, looks like there's a light on up there, Sinek. Can you have a better look? We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. It's too far away. I can't climb up there. Well, we could try climbing up using that street pole, but the gate seems to be a more conventional choice. I'm not messing with the gate until we're set to go. The stone's on the other side of this wall. I ain't going in there. It's not time to go yet. The old man's house look ancient. We don't have houses like that where I come from. That is for sure. I bet it smells in there, musty old rotten socks or some such. What do you want me to do? Can you get a closer look at that window? We need to double check that what we're dealing with. The old man might have a shotgun fixed on us right now, for all we know. But they want me to do it. Where do you think those standing stones are from? Beats me, they'll give me the creeps. What do you think of this place? Well, the house looks like it's been seen better days. Hey, less gabbling. gabbing. Let's get to work, Cynic. Later. Yeah. See, I really don't... I'm not really sure. He's got a bunch of weird standing stones in his garden. The patterns are not like anything I've seen before. Maybe they're from overseas someplace. We didn't pay a dime for this classy ride. Some old codger back up in Ockham is probably still cursing us for swiping it. Angela Ricky, he calls the shots in our little gang. This man's the size of a cockroach, but he's got a temper. Manuel Silver, the man's built like a damn brick wall. A useful man to have around. Intimidation is his game. We got a leather box strapped onto the back of the ride. It's got a padlock and everything. The trunk is locked by a solitary padlock. I'm sure that's what this key's for. Doesn't fit. This key is just for the ignition. Well, that's dumb. Hey, Ricky, don't you have the key to unlock the trunk? No, I don't. Don't tell me you've lost the goddamn key, Chinek. No, no. Do you have the key for the trunk? Oh, balls, I do. Here you go. Thanks. It's a really rusty lock. Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. He looks like a wizard. He's in there. The silly old fool looks like the easiest target we ever had. Good work, Zanek. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we are quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He is engrossed in his queer little pursuit. Pathetic. You got our masks, then. Here you go, Ricky. Here's the masks. Okay, get that gate open. Really don't like how he's the boss, but okay. Ha, we're in. Good work, Zanek. Okay, Silver, let's go in. How we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning his treasures. We may need to make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to. The screams of an old man can easily be muffled. Silver, you've hit the nail on the head. Sinek, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour, at the most. Sounds like a plan, Ricky. Remember, be gentle. I'll say it again, it's a bad idea to rob someone. Even if they're seen out. What the hell is taking them so long? They're screaming. What happened? They better not have knocked the old fella off. I said, don't go too hard on the old goat. Ah, here they come. Well,
Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talk all that spring and summer about the three unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels which the tide washed in.
this is, this is what you get for robbing people.
And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
And that's the end of The Terrible Old Man. Thanks for watching. Now just let the credits play out and then I'll end the video.